5. Okay, folks, and here we are. We're gonna go into here, I can do this one or this one, but I'm gonna do the Mortal Emperor's one.
I am Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
Now these are all the guys that I have so far. Right? Now if I go like this, then you get to see there's a bunch that I'm missing here and there. It was on sale. I was gonna go get these pirate guys for $10, but it suddenly changed to 21 something, $22, so I'm not paying $22 for that. I'll get this stuff on sale rather than that. But we can just kind of sit here and decide which ones I want to do. I got this guy.
Teclis, Lawmaster of Hoeth.
This world.
No,
it is dusk.
That one.
We shall dance in the shadows.
That's a heart. Pet the dinosaur. I'm going to fly over and drop bird turd on you. Slap you with my big green Lego piece.
I seek my birthright.
I'm an upset overlord.
Ulfwan will yield or burn.
I am very cold in the winter.
Commander of the Blessed Dread.
I eat fish. Fish sticks. Mm. Ah.
Triumphant.
I don't like the Skaven. It's kind of silly. I haven't figured out how to play them right either. I like the Tomb Kings though.
Bow before the imperishable. Join with us, exiles.
I haven't played her yet. Maybe we'll play this one. The giant snake beetles. Interesting. What do you guys think? What do you think we should choose? So which Lord do we choose? We'll just wait for somebody here to pop in and say, try that one. Oh my God.
In the name of Magnus,
The Emperor.
The nation calls.
Gold fingers at his head.
Retake the realms. Urgh. I am the
I need a haircut,
Dwarf.
man. And
I am the Slayer King.
okay, whatever you say.
Get some.
I need to shave my other tooth. That's a pretty neat looking axe, isn't it? I haven't tried the orcs really much either.
The crowd's whispering.
Ugh, that cereal I ate this morning made my eyes glow.
I, as my mystic powers.
I'm a happy orc and I don't care. Then there's
Come, impress me.
Don't you just want to rub his forehead? No? Okay.
All shall know me and tremble.
I think you're missing your nose, buddy. Yep. Damn, eh? I can't find my nose. I keep killing all these mortals to look for my nose.
Countess of Sylvania.
Ooh. Smexy. Smexy glowing eyeballs.
spread the rot.
It's Gandalf the Evil. Ooh.
Strength and honor.
Comment ça va? Ah. Salut.
Protector of the realm.
I like this guy's armor. That looks pretty snazzy. He looks pretty, You know what, though? The first thing I'd do is I'd run right up to him and I'd jump up on him and I'd grab him right by that little thing right up there, and that'd be the end of him. I'd pull his head right off.
Who wishes the Grail?
Ooh, never tried her either. Ooh. Grail lady. Crazy. Tried her.
Demoiselle de Guerre!
She's pretty good, actually. It's down in the Tomb King area. Haven't got any of these guys.
Spirit.
This guy was pretty fun. Haven't tried this guy yet.
Tempest.
Haven't tried this guy yet. What do you guys think? What do you think we should do here? Let's see. Well, I'm gonna have to choose. Take the pretty boy or the pretty girl.
I protect Bretonia.
I protect Bretonia.
For Bretonia, I fight!
No, you don't.
King of Darkness.
You know what I did with this guy? Was instead of going towards the Empire, went straight south and east. Ended up invading the Tomb King lands. And that would be a smart strategy. In a way, you do holding actions over here and just keep going this way and taking out dwarves and other things. Orcs and everything else. I don't know, I just feel like doing something different. What do we want to do today?
I am true power. Dog's fist.
This guy's kind of weird. Something I haven't played before. Let me think here. I could afford to buy that. Oh.
Power shall heal my mind.
So that's down there. This
The
one's
Dread
where?
Fleet comes for you.
He's out in the middle of the water. I like the look of him though. Not quite sure how to run these guys though, so, you know. Let's see here. We'll do that maybe another day. Like I said, when it's on sale, I'm not hurting for anything. Let's see.
Alfwang will be mine.
Also, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see here. Alright, having their edge. Try. Where is it here?
Great prophet.
Let's see, he's right there, and then the Tomb Kings are right south of him. And then you got the Border Princes on the other side. Warg! Let's see. Which lord would you guys want to see? Well, we don't have anyone showing up yet. It is only 10 in the morning, though. Well, let me see here. I'll make a choice then. Let's see. Let me see. So many choices, eh? I want to choose. Let's see. What is this?
Warrior King.
What's this all about? Okay. Passive ability, blessing of the lady. Okay. Chivalry. Through their noble actions, pretending dukes will benefit from powerful forces. tried that and I screwed it up somehow. So they're a bit somewhat hard sometimes to play. This guy.
Thine right is mine. The von Karstein.
Let's see, what was it? Was this one here?
Isabella von Karstein.
Black Knights, Cryptos. Which guy do I want to try? You like
The Liber Mortis reveals all.
Yeah, let's see. Let's try.
The goddess of Asa calls.
You could go over there, but then you have a problem going through the mountains. That's the problem with that one.
Empire's blessings, yes.
That electric count thing is annoying.
Corsaurus.
Where's this guy? This could be fun. Periodic
Shilimato!
This guy. He gets himself wiped out really early. All the time. So, let's see. Dwarves, just crazily run around.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
This guy's way up in the north. He's gonna get whacked by the Chaos guys. Yeah. You'll have the Sylvanians to the west of you. Yeah. Orcs. Oh, and another thing today is I usually go and pay my internet by going and getting a Visa card across the street, and you put money on this card. So when I got home, I waited a day, and then I went to the website here to check the balance just to make sure it was there. And that's the only thing I've done with it. So then I had some weirdness with my audio this morning, so I sorted it. Rebooted the machine. I go into Gmail, And here's Google telling me that they added to the card, that card to payment processing stuff. Yeah. Thought, and I went back over to YouTube and says, listen, without authorization, you added a credit card to payment processing here without permission. Now, why don't you explain that to everybody else around here, how that happens? Because the only thing that's been done with that card is going to Visa's website to check to see the balance on the card. And you wonder what Google's up to with their goddamn browser and YouTube. That made me wonder what the hell, eh? Because that's telling you something right there, boys and girls. Alright? They're up to something a lot more than you think about here. That annoyed the living hell right out of me. Okay? Listen, man. 15, 20 years ago, I was one of the top hackers in the world. I'm more or less retired from that shit, okay? Doesn't mean I still don't know a few things, okay? I'll say this much. If they have hooks into our operating systems and back doors, you got to wonder what they're up to. Like, how did they know that? Well, they would have went into your bookmarks, checked out that you went to a credit card place, and spoofed all the data for the card, okay, which is supposed to be in an encrypted end-to-end situation between me and Visa, okay. In other words, they have a way through that. Then they take that and put that up onto Google's payment thing, and they didn't do anything with it. It just sat there, okay. That's pretty. Whoa! What the? I mean, it's like 1 centimeter away from being abused. Can you imagine some idiot at Google going, yeah, we could do this, and then maybe if they don't notice, we'll take $5 or $10 off of 1,000 people, and then I got $5 grand in my pocket. Yeah. That's a nice choice scam right there. Okay, if you can pull it off. Right? That's why I ripped them a good one and said, listen, why don't you explain this to me before I get a lawyer? Okay? I'll send that whole situation to Hoag's Law. I'll send it to this Jewish lawyer that I know. You know how those Jewish lawyers are. They love making money. Okay? For everybody. Including their clients. That's how that works. Oh, jeez. It's just like, what the hell, eh? That was just crazy shit. Like, that should never happen. Okay? It should never happen. Anyway.
Ready for murdering.
That's how I felt afterwards.
As I is, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So which lord do you guys think I should do? Which lord do you think I should do there, Willie? I'll run through them all here for you. We'll have a little kind of look. We'll go right up the beginning here. Okay, we have the high
We
elves.
must preserve this world.
Right? This guy.
There is no limit to my power.
And you can see in the map over here where you are in the world, right? Okay.
Serve the Shadow King.
There's this guy here. To the north of him will be like the Dark Elves. This guy's pretty neat. He's got this whole island to himself, more or less. He's got like dinosaurs and different creatures, right? This guy's pretty crazy. I've never tried him yet, no, either, so. Or this one. That's what I mean. I got lots of choices here. This guy's really tough. You like wrestling? This guy'll take on a whole army himself. It's fun. It's fun, man. Yeah, let's do him. Let's do him anyway. Yeah. Just because I like the idea of being. Okay, here we go. I'll just let that load. It'll take a few minutes here, but so yeah, and it when you see something like that, you kind of with the credit card thing, you kind of go, what the hell, right? And so then I looked into how to remove this card. And apparently, every time I've been to this Visa site, even if there's no money on the cards, they're adding these cards into Google's payment management thing. I'm like, what the bloody hell automated system is this shit? I gotta stop using your browser just because it's spyware. Like when this gets around that you know, they're automatically doing this, people are gonna be asking Google a lot of freaking questions about where the permission is I gave you to do this with a Visa card. Like what the bloody hell, you know? What, you know, it's one thing, you know, if I add a card manually to your system and do it that way, right? And what should happen is, okay, you verify, you do all that jazz. After that, don't do it. Like, you know, I use this card to pay for my internet, and that's pretty much it. And if I got a little left over, I might buy a DLC somewhere or give somebody a super chat or whatever, right? You know. Sometimes I hear some bad stories about how people are having a hard time, so I go give them a couple bucks, you know, or whatever, you know. I mean, $1 or $2 ain't a big thing, right? But $2, you know, when it adds up when it's a lot of people that give you help, right? Like, I got to be saving money too to get a new machine, right? And I can do that. I can do that in as little as 2 months if I don't spend any more money than I have to. Might even quit smoking this month. That's gonna be. Oh, I might even do that tomorrow. I think I'll quit smoking tomorrow, and that'll be it. That'll save me enough money right there, I bet ya. There's a new computer every year, actually. Oh, the amount of money you spend on smoking. Anyway. Let's see, do we get a cutscene with these guys too, or what here? Gorrock has been roused from his motionless state and once again girded with his fine ceremonial armaments. A rash of recent incursions into Lustria has forced the hand of Itza's mage priest, who ordered the Temple City's greatest champion stirred into action. With conflict now looming, the unflinching anchor of Itza's battle lines descends from his pyramid chamber high above the first city's concourses with only one intention: to wage unrelenting war against the enemies of the Lizardmen. Wow, I read all that and it still hasn't loaded up yet. Anyway, I increased some graphics in this too. Yeah, just a little bit. And I'll be doing a few more. I'll try to do a few more of the battle scenes. Get more into that. Load, I say. Load. Please load. Please. I want one of these. Looks like something a farmer would have to cut the fields down, right? Taking out the wheat. Be a good invention back then, eh? You just swing that around in the field, cutting the wheat, you know? At the same time, you know, you that one neighbor that you don't like, you just kind of clip his legs off. Yeah. Of course, that's something you really wouldn't do in reality, of course. This is all in the game, right?
Rise, great white lizard! The children of Itza are in need of your martial might, for the enemies of Lustria encroach upon sacred land.
I bet they do. Well, it kind of looks like trees. Hello.
The Skaven of Pestilence lurk around Ashlotl,
Where do I get a
threatening to
floating
unleash
chair?
a virulent attack upon your most important temple city, Itza. They must be exterminated.
There's an army right behind me there by the looks of her. Beat him
The
up.
twisted dark elf admiral known as Lokia Fellheart has also landed on our shores,
Well.
seeking to pillage holy sites.
Can't allow that shit, can we?
To the south
Look at
is
him.
the baleful plague lord
That's Fish
Skrok.
Stick Boy.
The Skaven are a common enemy of you and the dwarfs. But it remains to be seen whether the Dawi will march from the safety of their mountain holds. You are a creature wholly purposed for war, mighty one.
Of course.
War which you must bring to all invaders. For you are the rock upon which Itza's enemies shall be broken.
It's a without Gorok. Okay. Okay. I guess I click this, right? How they play. Thank you for this knowledge that I don't need. Thank you. Thank you. Let's zoom in. Can I zoom in any further? Oh, I didn't set up the camera. Okay, wait, there. Let's zoom right in, man. Oh, the trees look good. Looking good. Kinda. Bit laggy. So maybe I'll turn that down for the next bit. Okay, let's see here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Yeah, there. Let me just. Maybe I will turn the graphics down here a bit. You shouldn't do that during midstream, though. You don't kind of do that while you're doing things. Let's see here. Click on my little land. Come on. No, that's not what I clicked on. Scroll down. This is what I clicked on. There we go. There we go. Definitely want this up. Yeah, I gotta turn it down. It's a little too high. Oh, what do we want to do here? Money. Always good to get money. What's public order at? Oh boy. Better do that. That's growth though, eh? What would give me public order? Nothing? Nothing? Anything? I can't build nothing. Already got that built. Come on. What would this do? Give me some golden nuggets, eh? Yes, the golden KFC. Yeah. Well, I guess we're back over here and we'll do growth. Come on. Get in there. Let's go. Okay, now. Lord not moved. Click this thing. Yeah. Potato PC time. Come on, click it. Now, let me scroll in a little so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Come on, move up. Is this an enemy? It is too, eh? Beat him up. That's right. Run away, you little chicken. Who's this guy? Join his army. Why didn't you join the army? Cool. Come on. training. I like the idea. Well, yeah, training. Training's good. Yeah, I like that. Get in there. Now we'll go kill him. Come on. Where you go? He's hiding in the woods, eh? Time to die. Time to die.
Torsini!
Just gonna do an auto for that.
Gorgorlok!
Let's see, what do we want out of that?
Talagor Keeper! Yamta! Portal!
Yep. Bump.
Bastok!
Only 2 of them left, eh?
Gordo!
Didn't even lose any guys. Yay. Occupy.
Gorish!
There we go. What can I do here? I'm gonna go with growth. Just to get this shit done. Yeah, man. Pick one of these. And let's see. That'll mitigate that. I guess this guy's got some living to do. Plunk. And we end the turn. Cool. Slowly but surely, the lizard people would take over the earth. Yeah, I put the settings up. Hang on. So yeah, Stevie, I got enough coin to do the that Star Trek online game thing. And the thing with that game is, it's weird. It looks, every time I've seen someone online playing it, they had a ball playing it, yet there isn't that many people playing it. You know, it's just like a thing that people play now and then have some fun with. And, you know, I kind of thought, seems like a game you could get right into, you know. So if when you do your next live stream, we'll talk about it and we'll try and get something set up with Doc and Seven and see what we can come up with, because I think we can have some fun with that. That'd be kind of a, you know. And I'm into Star Trek. I put $700 into ships in the Star Trek Online game, and then they went stupid on us all, and that was when they were tier 5 was the highest, and then they went to tier 6 and started doing. They just got stupid greedy, eh? Like, I mean, I don't mind paying for money when it's a fun game, but they took out all the missions that were fun for me. There was one where you'd have like 10 guys on your side, like 10 players, go against like 30 or 40 Klingon battle cruisers and to try and save this station, and they took that mission out. I was like, I have no reason to play your game anymore, you know. And then they started putting the political crap into the game, which is, you know, if you didn't know about Star Trek and you just watched Star Trek Discovery, it's not a bad show as far as, you know, sci-fi, but it's not Star Trek, okay? And it really annoyed people, because if you look at other Star Trek and you look at the Klingons, you'll see exactly what I mean. They're nothing like what the Klingons used to look like. They completely gutted all the canon. They went off doing things that nobody ever was able to do, and they did it in the past where there's no mention of these people. So, you know, people get invested into an IP for, you know, for the fun of it, and when they take the fun out, it kind of gets silly. But with the Star Trek Online thing, the VR thing, I don't have VR, but I can still have some fun with that, which might be kind of cool. I'm sure my turn's done now. I'm only going to go a short time here because this is a little late. This was kind of a test too, right? I wanted to go up as high as I could in the settings and see what it would be like, right? Like, I can go a little higher offline, and it's like laggy like this. So I went where I didn't have any lag offline, but when I go online, you know, because you're doing 15 things, right? Hey, not bad for an 8-9-year-old computer though, eh? Like, I mean, seriously. They optimized, did it take it? Come on, I want that. Okay. I can't tell if I'm come on, stop that. Come on. I don't know if I've come on, you. See what I mean about the lag? That's just too laggy. Yeah. At this level. Okay. I think I've accepted that now. I think that's what that means. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Alright, now, what do we do with our little dinosaur people? See, it would be neat if this game here was on console too, and it was crossplay. That would, because it's the kind of game you could probably do with. You'd have to fidget around a bit with the controls in the main battles, like the you know, where you have the total war with all the armies on the battlefield. You'd have to have something where, you know, the controller could do that with. Let's see here. I don't know, where am I going here? Maybe I should zoom out a little here, eh? Can I zoom out a little? Oh no, that's what that does. Let's do this. What I should maybe, okay, I got $7,000, I got 2,000 armies. Let's go over here. See if we can get a lord, another guy. And recruit a lord. Oh yeah, here we are. Perceptive. What's this mean? Campaign line of sight. I think that would be a good thing. Magic item drop chance. That's nice. Yeah, let's just take that guy anyway. No, no, up here. Up here. This one. Thank you. Yeah. And then we recruit some minions. Come on. So these are like archers, right? Missile range. So we need like a couple of these guys, not many. Then I went with a unit size of large rather than ultra. So these guys are really tough though. Take 1, 2 of these, and we take 4 of these. Cannon fodder. We'll just do it like that. We'll grow that army up a bit. Okay. Stop. And go back over to this guy. Add a couple dudes to him. I'm happy man. Happy man. Take. Let's see. Doesn't look like he. Yeah, he's got some archers. One more unit of archers and one of these guys. Okay. And I'm not spending that much money. Okay. Yeah, hold on here. Let's see. Whoop. Yeah. And you notice though also, remember when you were having some problems in your chat with somebody you thought was reporting you? You remember when I sat there and anybody who basically went against monetization rules, that I told them straight out what the rules were, you know? So no, and anybody that did that, I removed the comment. And you notice how you didn't seem to have a problem. And I think that's probably what it was. And that on top of that, whoever was giving you some grief in the past also, okay, would sit there and wait until somebody made a mistake like that and then report you. And that's why you have a moderator do what a moderator does. And I think it was I forget the girl you play with. She got a little upset that, you know, I said the rules to her, and I said, look, the reason I do that is so that nobody also has that ability to say, hey, look, this guy's picking on me, right? You got to be completely honest and fair to everybody, that everybody knows what the rules are. Regardless, you just say them once, mate, there you go, right? I mean, even I make that mistake of the number thing. It is. It's kind of stupid. And it's all about people that sit there and, you know, when you see you got a subscriber that he sits there and he goes, grow with us, right? It's because of channels like those that these rules exist. It's to make it so that you don't just have people skirting rules and stuff like that. I get it, but it's having to type ONE versus 1. Like, come on, eh? Like, you know, the technology is supposed to speed things up, right? Now, mind you, the AI is getting better at it, because if you do it in a sentence where it looks like it's not about subscribing, it will pick up on that sometimes, right? And not flag you. But that's basically what will happen. And it'll either be the AI that does it to you, and you'll hear about it, Stevie. It'll flag your stream, you know, like the AI itself. Okay, so it might not even be anybody else, man. We don't know. You would have to ask YouTube if they're actually doing that. And that would be why when you go back to the YouTube, they reinstate the video, because nobody was actually trying to do anything wrong, right? Like, or try and hurt the rules, right? And that's the thing, right? It's kind of, it's a screwy setup system, but it's better than nothing, right? Because you wouldn't want people having no rules at all, right? That would be just, that would be very bad. That's just to say the least. Okay, so, like, I get it, you know. I'd love there to be a lot more freedom in the world for us to do everything, but then, you know, there's going to always be bad actors that are going to carry on and ruin it for people. Okay, now let's just keep making this guy a tough army, and then we'll add. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm gonna keep growing him up like that, and the other lord has not been moved. What's over here? Let's see. He's not strong enough really to go over there. We got some diplomacy I can do here. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see. We'll do this. It's gonna be a weaker army, but we'll have it so. Okay. We'll take 2 of these guys. One, 3, 4. We'll take another one of these guys. At least that way it's cheaper. Okay. But yeah, we'll sort something there, and then, you know, like, I made a mistake this month for myself. Like, basically I was gonna go to a native reserve and buy some cigarettes, right? And just so anybody isn't stupid crazy, I'm Irish by blood, okay? And I was adopted by a Mohawk Indian, right? So I've got this sort of dances with wolves set up, right, where I know the natives, they know me and all that stuff, and it's, so I would have saved some money this month, but what I did was I put all the money on this credit card, and you can't take cash off it. You got to buy things with it, right?
A
Like, I
rival
mean,
power
what good is
comes
it?
to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations. Consider their offer carefully.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so, you know, I'm gonna quit smoking tomorrow, so I'm gonna be in an ugly mood. That's it. I had enough of that. It's too expensive. You know, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll have money for food and everything else and all month. You know, I got more than enough, right? Like, I could buy one piece of my computer that I want to buy this month. I mean, I'm going to buy it that way, right? And then just put the thing together, right? I already got a case here. I could just take the thing apart and, you know, add pieces as I go, right? And so, yeah. Get out of the way here. What's this? What's this telling me? That cost me $2,000 though. I don't need a slant priest. Not right now. No, thank you. But yeah. So, you know. And the idea was that I pay my internet with this card, and then I, you know, have a couple bucks left over. I might just buy one little thing to amuse me, like a DLC somewhere or whatever. So the idea was I put enough on for this video game, and then I realized, oh shit, now I can't get the cigarette. So anyway, yeah, whatever, you know. Yeah, it's like $13 a pack up here, and you know, you go to a native reserve and they're like, you can get 13 for 13 bucks you get a whole carton. You know, there's like fucking government and its taxes. And then I find out today when I check the card, Okay, I had a sound problem this morning, so I solved it, right? Just simply a reboot. I was messing around with some things and I accidentally did the wrong thing and screwed my audio up, so I had to reboot. And then I checked my mail, and I see that Google had added me that credit card to its payment processing system. It hadn't touched any money or nothing, just added it. And I'm like, no, get the hell out of there, you know? Like, what the hell? And anyway, Stevie, the other thing I'll say is, like, I'll join your channel thing, right? So that way, when you do your live streams, if you ever do anything private, I can still see it. I'll do that. And what I'll do is I'll add that card to the payment system of my own volition. Like, I already fired off to Twitter, to the YouTube people, like, what the hell are they doing? Because the only thing I did with that card, I'm not kidding you guys, opened up Chrome, went to this Visa website, entered the card in. That should all be encrypted. There should be no way that Google Chrome has that data. None. Tell me how a communication between me and Visa via a browser ends up on Google Chrome. Nothing nefarious, no money taken, no nothing, just all the card data and everything. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I should be calling up Visa saying there's something going on with Google Chrome. You know what I mean? That's going to get some eyebrows flying around. All it takes is a bad chimp sitting down there at Google going, now I know I can pull a scam. I'll take $1 off of 1 million people's credit cards. Maybe they won't notice it. And then I'll be sitting in the Bahamas. You see what I mean, man? I'm not stupid, okay? These little asshats that are running these corporations think they're fucking smart, eh? Well, they're not. They're stupid. Okay? That's why I don't put a legitimate credit card online ever. Okay? Even if I had one, I wouldn't do it. There's no bloody way. And yet, you want to get into monetization stuff and everything, you need to use PayPal, and you got to get a bank. So what you do is, and here's a tip, you get a second bank account, and you use that bank account only for what's online, okay? So should anything ever go missing or get stolen or whatever, it's only from that account, not your regular bank account. And when you get money in that account, transfer it to the other account, so and have it so that it's separate, okay? That it needs, the only way to take money out of that account is you got to physically go down there and touch it. Nothing can be done. Money can go into the account, right? But can't come back out unless you physically go down there. And you can set stuff up like that, and that's secure. That's a lot secure. You know, you got to go into the damn bank to do that shit. Public order's going up. I gotta like it. Gotta like it. You know, and these are things I learned as when I was, you know, in my 20s when I was a hacker. Okay, like, and people are telling you and teaching you all this stuff, right? Hopefully that gives me some public order. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yep. Anyway, so, you know, I want to hear back from YouTube what they say about that too, because I got really angry about it. I says, you know, I'm gonna go talk to a goddamn lawyer about that. This sounds like fraud to me. You know, this is an encrypted conversation between me and Visa, and you stole that data and put it onto your systems, and then you emailed me that you did it. Whoa. I'm like breaking law and then telling you about it, you know? Like, what the hell? The hell, Google? I think, and I had a domain name I had with them too. I'm gonna just let that die. I don't want. I'm not putting any more money into these people that that are doing stupid stuff like that. Like, this is what I mean. Like, if any of you ever have any problems with stuff like security and want to know about technology in that sense, feel free. Pick my brain. I mean, I will be honest and try and help you to the best of my ability. And if there's something I don't know, I either will tell you I don't know, or I will see if I can find out for you. You know, it's just being honest. You know, like, you don't just walk down this, a regular street and just try and screw with people, do you? It won't work very long, because eventually somebody will smack you over the back of the head saying, stop it. Or some cop will come and just throw you into the back of a car and you just take your freedom on you because you're an idiot. They call them heat scores in the gang atmosphere world. Let's see. We're gonna go. Let me see here. This army is now getting a fair size tough. Let's see here. He's got 11 guys, but they're fairly tough. Let's see. I only got 600, so we're gonna bypass that. We're gonna go over to diplomacy and see if we can get some trade with these folks.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Let's see these guys.
Alsixla Axazuzul. Kahanowinskal.
We got trade. We'll go with non-aggression first.
Chimnikar.
Okay. We'll start there, and then next time I'll do trade with them. Okay, let's see. Where was the... scroll down a little further. There. Do I have trade with them? Military access. Non-aggression.
Anad? Honor to your ancestors.
Okay, let's see. Trade agreement. So it's good to make money.
Oathbound.
Sure, why not? There we go. Yeah. What else we got here? Okay, everybody else hates me. Ah. Okay. I'll do that, and I'll come back into the chat and talk to people for a bit. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I could see how, like, if I was doing super chats all the time with people, or buying services here and there, or whatever, or, doing things with Google, I could see me putting my card in. But the thing is, I have never entered that data anywhere into Google for that card. They just went, they're sitting there trolling this Visa site for cards. That's illegal, okay? As far as I know, okay? Somebody at Google needs to be slapped right in the bloody face for this. That's fraud, okay? That's data theft. That's privacy violations. I live in Canada. We got laws about this shit, man. Okay? What if I suddenly had money go missing on that card and I hadn't even used the card? Right? You see what I'm saying? It puts Google in a situation of liability here where all it takes is one asshole at Google to pull a scam like this. This is very... Woo! What the hell, Google? I mean, I don't want to make this stream about Google and everything, but that tripped me right out. I've never seen a company ever do that. Ever. And here's the kicker. Every month I get a different card, right? So when I was checking this thing at Google, they have a list of all the cards. I was like, whoa. What the hell are you up to? It's trippy. It's very trippy. I don't know. Now, mind you, I've done 2 super chats, right? Where I entered a card a while back. And I bet you that's what they're going to say is, you gave us permission to do that with blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't. That's not how the Canadian law, privacy law works. Every time you have to have my data, you have to ask for written permission, which means me signing off on it every time. This automated app bullshit is not legal, in fact, in Canada. Okay? That's something people need to understand. It's not legal in Canada. Okay? Every time my doctor needs to request information, or the government wants to request information from my doctor, I have to put it in writing that I'm giving permission every single time. Okay? It's the same thing. That law doesn't just suddenly change because you're online. Okay? Like, I know if some people want to be lazy and all, but there's reasons for this. It's because then, every time your data's touched, you know that it's being messed with. It's safety, okay? The more safe you are, a little bit more inconvenienced you are. Anyway, like, I know I don't want to harp on about it, but anyway. We'll see what they say after the stream here. I fired off a really mean one there. I'm saying, like, you know, why don't you explain this? I never entered this card data into anything of yours. Like, oh my lord. It is. It's pretty scary that they're doing stuff like that, though. It really is. I try not. Listen. Let's see. In the last 20 years, 20 whole years, I've been hacked once, right? Once, where I got a virus, basically, and it was because I left a certain service on, which then is my fault for leaving a vulnerability open, right? Which, once I found it, closed it off, done. Like, it's funny. Let's see, Skaven corruption. So we'll add the Skaven thingy. Whoa, get up there. Oh, I hate how that works. Wait, see the leg. Okay, go over here. Have a nice day. Everything pop down. Have a nice day. Stop. Now, click. Wait for it. This one. Thank you. How come that's not there? I don't have enough money, right? Yeah. That's the public order thing. This one's... Which one's the one for Skavens? That's the one. Right. It's only $2,000 and I need to get it up to 3. So, we'll go this way. Come on. Then it didn't do it for me. Come on, you. That's what I mean about this game and its lag. Perfectly fine when it's OBS. Now, it could also be Google. I also noticed that Google is trying to reserve sections of memory for its browser, and when you have certain apps on, it starts to interfere. I mean, whoever's designing the software for these things is a moron. Okay? That's right, I'm calling you out, Google. Your Chrome browser is stupid. Okay? And how do I know that? When I close the browser, the application suddenly pops on, right, that I wanted to run. And what it is that they're trying to chimp off you using older software that's useful to you. They want to control everything, all these guys. Okay. Lord not moved. Leave him there. I should bring him over there and then him go at the other place. We'll do that in another we'll just set the game up for another thing, and then what I'm gonna do is I'll lessen the settings down to low on everything, and it'll look crappier. Like, see, this looks good. Looks a little bit better than usual, right? Like, not bad for a PC that's going on 9 years old, eh, guys? 1 gigabyte graphics card running Total War Warhammer 2 here. You know, I got guys that are sitting there, this game killed my PC. Yeah, well, you shouldn't run it on a crappy SSD that you know, after 5 billion writes to it, just dies on you. And that they make it that way. That's why I never bought into that SSD technology. And yet they're all shoving it all at us, right? I'd rather take a 2 terabyte slower hard drive that you know is going to work for like 5 years, right? Rather than take an SSD that's like 500 gigabyte at the same cost, and then you only get to use it for a year. Then you need another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Like, money, I'm in the money, yeah. You know, we're all just made rolling around in this paper, eh? You know, just I sleep in money, eh? You know. just you know, you got to remember, 1,000 views, okay, on YouTube, on a YouTube video will net you about $3. Okay, just so everybody out there knows how much these guys make or don't make. It's $3, roughly, right? You know, and Google's making billions more every year. You know, when's the last time anybody got a bloody raise around here? You know, you don't. They just keep you at the same. They just ride into you. This is why it's good to be not monetized, right? Because, and I get the feeling like a lot of people that are monetized listen to me because they feel this way. They just don't want to say it. You know, it's one of those things. You don't want to upset the cart. You know, the unfortunate thing is I'm growing and growing, and what happens when I'm monetized? I got to recruit people that talk the way I do. That's it. Just have everybody sub to them too, and we just keep this going, right? It's like a pyramid scam, but not a scam, right? Okay, end the turn. Yeah, just wait till I quit smoking. This is gonna go well. I'll be going crazy. Crazy. I was sitting there at the food bank the other day, and this girl's phone goes off, and there's this, like, suddenly this goat sound starts, and we were all like, what the hell? You have a goat ring tune? Are you weird? I've heard cows, I've heard pigs, I've heard all kinds of animals, but a goat? Really? Okay. Yeah, that lady's definitely weird. You know, that just shows you're unique. That's what I think she's trying to pull off there is, I'm different than other people. Yeah, you're different, all right. You just stay over there. I go in there and they're like, geez, you haven't been here in 5 years. I says, well, I haven't needed you guys for 5 years because I don't come down here every month and leech off you like some junkie crackhead that needs drugs and alcohol and doesn't buy his food. She's looking at me like, boy, this guy's way too honest. I got hair halfway down to my ass and I look like a biker, and I'm like sitting there and she's like, oh. Yeah, well, okay. People don't get it. But anyway, wasn't brought up to being lazy either, you know. That's the other one. This bad back, I tell you, if I hadn't had this bad back, I'd probably be sitting beside Elon Musk he'd have the spaceships and I'd have I don't know, I'd have the space computers. Yeah, that's it. I don't have enough money. Gotta stop making money, boys. Gonna have to sit here and okay, so what I'm gonna do, come on, we're gonna bring you over here.
Dick Dog.
Did he just say get the toad? That's my translation. Now, we'll give him a transfer a couple troops and have him go over here and beat up on this guy. Oh, here we go, this research shit again. Hit the button. Sequence of skink spawning. Yay! Yeah, this is too laggy for live streaming. Gotta take it down in quality. Gotta take it down in quality, mate. Yes, sir. Captain Highliner. I was gonna get the vampire counts, which is like these coastal vampire guys, because it was like 1049, right? So I'm sitting at the Steam page and it said 1049. I click on it and then I go there and then it's like, oh, just as I'm doing that, they decide to change the price back to $21.99. I says, oh, no sale. I just went over and made a post that, oh, it was $10.49. I was gonna buy it and now I'm not because it's $22. It's like, nope, not doing it. How long am I even going here? Long enough, I think. Look at that, an hour already and I'm only at, what, turn 3? I feel like the $6 million man. Yeah. Hey, Shambolic. How you doing, man? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this early. This is just sort of an experiment to see you know, what quality I can run this at. So I'll drop down in quality and do a stream tomorrow with this that'll run a little better. This is just a little too annoying for the lag of it. Yeah. I'll let you guys I'll keep it up for a few minutes here so you guys can chat for a bit. Hold on here. Whoa, see what I mean? Like dun 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 dun. I feel like the $6 million man. And I don't want to change the resolution and stuff midstream because that has a tendency to do weird things to Google and whatever else. So, okay, stop. There we go, end turn. These guys are too damn poor. That's why I remember why I didn't choose them before. What would be neat with a game like this is you start out with a game engine that does all the stuff. And you have base units and stuff like that. And then they do something fantasy, right? Like where you could have monsters and dragons and trolls and whatever. And any creatures like you see here kind of thing. And then you know, have another version where there would be like sci-fi where you have little guys with, you know, guns and whatever, like a Warhammer 40k and like a World War II kind of thing and stuff like that, and then have it so you can create your own maps and integrate all this stuff. That would be a big seller, but it would be a ton of work, okay, for stuff like this. And then being able to build maps, that's creating that in a setting where the game, you can do that in game, is actually quite a bit of work. Quite a bit of work. Let's see here. Lord not moved. Okay, over. Get over here. Come here, you. Okay. We're gonna have to go do this the hard way. I see. Let's roll in. Get over there. Ugh. Come on. Up. Up that way. Come on, mouse. Come on, you stupid. Okay, there we are. Now, you. Come on. Get out of the city. Come on, give me the little thingy. Get out of the city. Okay, good little beast. You go into the city. Oh my god. Click on it. Jeez. Get in there. No one ever said Lizardman was smart. Okay. Now, scroll over. Whoa, hey, wait. I didn't say that far. You decide to go on leggy on me on you all of a sudden. There we go. Now. Are ya? There. Go over and say hi to your buddy. There we go. Okay. I want this guy. This guy. This guy. I'll take this guy. And this guy. Why not? There. That's how we make an army. Now I'm gonna be mean to the neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, oof! Come on, you! I clicked on you, and then you unclicked. There we go. Where am I going? Oh, man, this is just leg. Get over there. Turn 7. Okay. Can I change the name of these places? Can I rename it? It'd be neat if I could rename this place. Can I rename it? No. That's too bad. Other games you can rename things. Rename it like Mokabunabua or something silly. Chocolate cheese cake. I don't know why that just hit me in the brain. Okay, we gotta start making money here. Money. Thank you. Okay, that's it for that turn. Like, imagine it being 3 times as laggy before they did the update where they speed up your turns. It was just like crazy. Oh yeah, and yeah, thanks Willie. And I added you there too, and I added a couple of your friends there too that I was checking out, right? Some of the other wrestling dudes and stuff like that. So like I said, I grew up on wrestling when I was a kid, right? But I also was lucky to get into computers, and so I had the bit of sci-fi and all that, plus the wrestling where we're all trying to be Hulk Hogan and, you know, Jake the Snake Roberts and Rowdy Roddy Piper, etc. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here just because it's just I needed to see. I was doing recordings of this at settings like this with no problems. Where if I go live, it gets laggy. So I'll bring back the quality down a little bit tomorrow and do another run, and it should be a lot better. I can make smaller unit sizes. I can do a couple of like I got the settings on kind of like medium, so if I go to low, it'll look a lot crappier. Yeah, more or less. But it'll run. And I want to show people that you can still enjoy the game, and you don't need to have, a $5 billion bank account to do these things. Okay? So everybody have fun, and I'll be talking to you, Stevie, when you do your next stream, so we can get into something like that and whatnot. I gotta go see what these YouTube Google people want to say about this credit card shit too. That's just freaky. I have a feeling it stems back from the way they set up super chats, that you have to add a credit card. And if I did it via that Visa site, right, that anything that Visa site does, right, is sent to them, which is really scary. I mean, it shouldn't do that. It should be, okay, I should be allowed to get a card where I put some money on it and then, throw it over, right, when I need to. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this stream, and then I'll be in touch with you, Stevie. Okay? You guys have a good one, and take care. Okay, later.